start with all 3 points. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from Champions League match day 1. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Juventus.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Derek. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappe. And this is how Juventus will line up. Bremer plays alongside Federico Gatti in central defence. Manuel Locatelli plays alongside Douglas Luiz in central midfield. And the striker today is Dusan Vlahovic. And the match begins. Valverde. Carvajal. Eder Militao. Here's Carvajal. Federico Valverde. And Bellingham. Aimed towards Mbappe. Can he find the net? Bellingham! And saved by the keeper. And over comes the corner. It hasn't come to very much. Valverde. Carvajal. That's a good-looking pass. And Bellingham. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Trying his luck. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Jude Bellingham. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Mendy. Now with Bellingham. Well, if you're looking for a player to take any game by the scruff of the neck, look no further than Vinicius Junior, top quality. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, his pace is going to be key today against a well-drilled defence. He has the ability to break it down with his dynamism. Let's hope he plays well today.
And he takes on the shot. Stopped a surefire goal. Can someone get on the end of this? And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. It needs an accurate cross. Shot attempted. Stopped a certain goal. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. But quick thinking defensively. Patient build-up at the moment. This could level it. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! And he took care of it defensively. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Yildiz. Oh, fancy footwork. Could play it in. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Valverde. Bellingham. Passing it accurately. Oh, that's a fine ball. Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
Well, the flag's gone up and he was offside, but he didn't know that when he took his shot.
Valverde. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Well, if you're going to challenge like that, it has to be spot on. What do the referee think of it? Well, he has been dismissed, and it was going so well.
Well, that's going to make it interesting now. He's just put his team under pressure here.
Douglas Luiz. It's Weah on the ball. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, got there in the end. That's the important thing. And whipped into the box. Well, threat averted. Mbappe. That's a good ball. Has a go. Determined defending. Counter-attacking chance. Jude Bellingham. Very quick thinking there. Good physical play. Andrea Cambiasso. Way up. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Yildiz. Thuram. Using the wide route could be beneficial for Juve. They could level it. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Running through to the keeper. Dani Ceballos. Real find themselves in a position of menace. And he takes it on. Really sound defending. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here. Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
So 2-0 now. Timothy Weah. It looks promising. Well, chance perhaps. And just wide of the target in the end.
Well, good effort, but I think the goalkeeper did have it covered.
Bellingham. Here's Mbappe. Well, spot on with that challenge. Bremer. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Trying to open them up. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Corner coming up for Juventus. It's a substitution for Juventus. Can someone get on the end of this? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Plenty of support here. Vlahovic. Locatelli. Just the challenge that was required. Could be a chance to break here. Timothy Weah. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Could pull one back here. Thwarting him. And keeping it out with aplomb. Dani Ceballos couldn't keep the ball. And that is that. Half-time here on the spot. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Bellingham. Now with Vinicius Junior. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. He's driven in the corner. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Arkadiusz Milik. It's with Douglas Luiz. Vlahovic. Weah. High quality defending. Arkadiusz Milik. Well, again, it breaks down for them. No, not the best challenge. Douglas Luiz. Kylian Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And now Ceballos. Vinicius. Real chance. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. It wasn't a great header, in all fairness, and a goal kick it is. And Juventus have been dispossessed. Space galore for Juventus. Teammates in the middle, making sure nothing came of it. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And Real Madrid have it back now. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, and you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. The clearance wasn't decisive. Vinicius Junior. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Need to get back quickly here. Can he get one back? It's still alive. Well, defensive resilience there.
Well, credit to the goalkeeper, because that was a terrific save, just to keep their two-goal lead here.
Well, in possession now and looking to create something of their own. Carvajal. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. And there the move will end because it's offside. Close, though. And a Juventus personnel change here. Chance to play it in. He'll try his luck here. Oh, he saved it well.
Well, there's the confirmation. That was nowhere near to crossing the line, was it?
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, no end product. Carvajal. And return to Ceballos. Militao. Chance here. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Dusan Vlahovic. Cambiaso. And a useful cross. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. And we saw the situation developing. Potentially a chance to do damage on the flank for Juve. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And this would reduce the deficit. Oh, blocked it! Who can they pick out? Eder Militao. Jude Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Chance to run at them. That's a useful cross. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Dani Ceballos. Real Madrid have given us away. Can he find the right pass? And playing it through. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Mbappe. Here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! That is tackling of the highest order. The referee has let the advantage accrue to Juventus. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. But timely defending when it mattered. Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, denied by the post. And cleared away. The cross is on. Cuts it back. Real chance. But it's great when you can rely on your keeper.
Well, they've done most things right today, and that would have topped it all off. Just hitting the woodwork on that occasion.
10 minutes to go. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Are you... Juventus... Corner forthcoming. Substitution for Real Madrid. And deciding to go short with this one. Delivering it into the box. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Rodrigo. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Mbappe. Real losing possession. Locatelli. Vlahovic. Oh, great attacking play. It might be. And the ball is loose. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, met it with the full force of his head, but over the top. Rodrigo. It's with Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. It could be for Mbappe. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, as the replay shows us, Vinicius Junior's pass is inch perfect, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Kefren Turam. And he has options available. And it's played into the centre. Oh, could you imagine a connection more pure than that? Simply out of this world. So back underway at 3-1. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. A very effective challenge put in. Vlahovic. It's with Douglas Luiz. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Douglas Luiz. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. So full-time it is, and a morale-boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Well, you always want to get up to a good start, and that's exactly what they've done here.